Greetings and salutations. Welcome to League Unlock, everybody. If you were paying attention to some off-season news around the LCS, you would hear that it sounds like Clutch Gaming will not be there for 2019, with Dignitas taking over with some backing from the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, we got a new one. There was rumors dating back to 2018, even the summer split, that OpTic wanted to opt out of their time in the LCS really before it even began, but now it sounds like those rumors are swirling again. They want to sell off their spot in the LCS, and one of the rumored teams that want to get into that spot is a team that just got $30 million extra in funding. Yes, it is Immortals, and that's why we've been keeping this jersey way up there around for so long. We always believed 2 years later that Immortals would potentially return to the LCS, and it sounds like that could very well be the case. Noah Winston, no longer the main CEO of that squad. This is the man who built up this team. But much like Dignitas, Immortals were a fan favorite in the LCS, so it would be very exciting to see them back on the stage. Obviously, you remember this team started with Rainover and Hooney coming over fresh off their Fnatic run at Worlds with Pobelter, Wild Turtle, and Adrian. And then they couldn't get it done in the playoffs. They never went to Worlds, even though they had some incredible regular season records, setting some ridiculous win streaks. And then the roster completely changed over. Pobelter stayed. You had Xmithy coming on. And Olay and Cody's son when they got him, and then they went to Worlds again and couldn't get out of groups, but had a decent performance. Actually, no, they didn't. They completely collapsed in the second week and didn't get out of groups, but nonetheless, Immortals had tons of lovable characters and players on that squad, and they seemed like one of the best well-run orgs, which is why it was sad when they didn't get into franchising for 2018, but now they have another chance to get back in there. And what's really surprising is just how quickly some of these teams are not involved or don't want to be involved in franchising anymore. In Clutch and OpTic, I don't know if the revenue isn't there that they were expecting, but neither of these squads really had massive fan bases. I'm not sure how big an implication that having a huge fan base actually is, because we know Immortals, even if they have the exact roster that OpTic has, with the exact same coaching staff, the exact same players, they'll have more fans just because of the brand behind it. I know OpTic is a massive brand, organization, and team in esports, but it's not when it comes to just League of Legends. So, I mean, Immortals has that history in the actual game, so they immediately have more fans. So would Dignitas. So maybe that's something that these teams are feeling. I just don't know what they were expecting out of franchising that they're already getting out of here after 1 year. I don't think it's a sign of concern for Riot Games or League of Legends, because, I mean, someone like Clutch, you had no fan following coming into this. There was nothing really exciting about that roster. Yes, you had Fevabin and Hooney, but it just didn't really have the same spark. Obviously, 100 Thieves far and away did the best out of all the new teams that came in. They go to Worlds in their first year. They had by far the best branding. People are still buying their $120 jerseys. And obviously having Nadeshot kind of head the entire thing helps, because he has such a massive global following. You have Afromu, you had Meteos, so you had fan favorites right away. But I'd be thrilled to see Immortals back in the LCS, obviously. I'm still shocked they didn't get in initially. I'm not entirely sure if we should be concerned, though, about these teams opting out of the franchising already. We'll need more info about it. I don't think it's a big issue for Riot or anyone like that. They do need to do more advertising and get more sponsors. Take a page out of the LEC's book, because their debut year of franchising was much, much, much better than what we had in North America. But hope to see Immortals again in 2019. That's all the time today for League Unlock. My name's Eric. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.